Hello everyone, my name is M.W. Fleming, and welcome back to my Creating a Fantasy World series. As I said last time, today I'm going to be jumping into World-Anvil. If you don't know what World-Anvil is, it's almost like your own personal wiki for your fantasy world. Right now I am using the free version because I've never used it before and I wanted to test it out, and I felt like, this kind of setting would be a pretty good way to test it out. So I'm going to go in here, I think it's into Worlds, and we are going to create a new world. And I don't know what I want to name the world right now, but I'm going to call it Githak. No, it was Sud Spare. Is that how I spelled it? I don't even remember how I spelled it right now. Sud Spare. Bear Gethunder. Gethunder? Is that how I spelled it? It doesn't matter. This doesn't matter either, it's just, I can't remember how you choose the RPG system, it doesn't matter. I don't really care, so we're going to go ahead and create the world, see if it'll let me. There we go, so it's Spirit Thunder. That is the world that we have. And there's a bunch of ads and stuff on this because I'm using the free version. If I like what I have here, I'll probably subscribe to them and start creating and things like that on a personal, my personal account. I'll make my own worlds and stuff. So let's go ahead. We'll explore. What is this? I don't need any of this. Articles. Blah blah blah. Let's go to maps. Okay, let's go to maps. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. Maps. So I want to go ahead and I want to create a map. And we're going to browse my files here, and I'm going to go into my maps. You can ignore all those things there from previous projects and things like that, but I think this is the most recent map that I have of Sudspare Gethunder. So we're going to call it Sudspare Gethunder. And we're going to go ahead and just, I think we can just hit create map, right? Is that going to let me do it? Is this the map? Okay, here we go. Yep. Alright, so, and this allows me to just look at the map, move things around, and I can put in tags. And we can also zoom in, and it will be just easier for things like that. Now, this won't be like a final product, because I do have to go into this map and make cities and things like that, but this is just for this video so we can kind of experiment together and see how these things will work out. But I think that I can go ahead and we'll click on, I don't know how to do this. Oh, markers, here we go. Markers. Can I put another marker on? What is this? Quick mass, quick links, I don't care about layers, map setting, marker groups. Okay. So what I care about right now is fill in the form below. What form below? Oh, here we go. Alright, so this is a marker that I want to make. Choose your pin type. Okay, that doesn't matter to me. What does it do? Alright, so this is end geth. Did that work? Did that come up here? What is this? If I have, nope, it's not working. Okay. And no, I don't, that's not what I want. Alright, so what kind of marker is it? It's a pin, right? No, or is it a label? No. Pin. Alright. Okay. And that's fine, I don't care. Does that change while I move it? Yeah, it does. Okay. So that's that. And we'll go ahead and we'll just name it NGeth, I think. I think I'm doing this right. And yeah, that's fine. And create marker. Did that work? Okay, it did work. So that is NGeth now. Alright, cool. Now, what I should also be, I'm just going to get rid of this right now. I don't care about this marker. I don't even know why it's here. We'll just move it over here, out of sight, out of mind. That's fine. So what I should be able to do now is open up an article. And I guess we can go to settlements. And how do I make a new settlement? Alright, I think I need to create. Do I create? I need to create a character, condition, general article, natural law, organization. Do I need... Would it be an organization? Would that be what I'm using? Military unit, profession, plot. So I'm looking through here. That's a title, species, religion, prose. So these are really cool. These are all things that I can definitely use in a story, and you can as well. Country. That's what I want. So I want to make a country. The country is called Endgeth. And this is the vignette, the freeform prose. Don't know if I really care about that. Notes for storytellers and blah 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 blah. Generic, geopolitical, military. Oh, I can make flags and all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's really cool. Alternative names. The Kingdom of Vomit. And the people from Engeth are Gethak, Gushal, and Dremi. Gethak, Gushal, and Dremi. Those are the people from Engeth. They are the ones who rose from the vomit and inhabit the kingdom. Organization structure, I can get through all this stuff. And this is going to be a short video because this is just me testing out the program and seeing if it's worth it, or if I want to continue with it, or if I just want to do, whatever I want. I'm just checking it out and letting you guys see if you would like to do it as well. But founding date is year 1. I'm just going to say year 1 because that's basically when it was, because that's when everything happened. It was never disbanded. The current leader is the... we're just going to give a name to a person, like a really harsh-sounding name. We'll call him Kurt Holtar. I think that sounds pretty good. That did not work. Okay. Kurd Holtar? Did that work? Can I use that? No? No. Okay, so I have to actually make a character and add them there. That's actually pretty cool. I'm okay with that. The related ethnicities, I have to do that, and it's just Gethak Gushal, that's all they are. Geographic locations, okay, no, that's fine. I like how this is all coming together. So we're going to go ahead and write this real quick. I don't know if I want to have anything here, but we're going to type in their history real quick. No one is quite sure of the truth of how the Gethak Gushal came to be in the land called Gethunder or Sudspare. To some. In some parts of the world, they say that the people fell from the sky into the land now known as Engeth, while others believe some sea god vomited them onto the shores. Whatever the truth, all can agree that the first place their existence... I cannot spell today, oh my god. Their existence... The first place their existence was known to anyone, including themselves, was Engeth. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It's not a full history, it's just we can start it. We can start from there. I can add to this later. I can add other areas onto the map. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. Do I have to hit save? Or is it already saved? Save changes. There we go. So we go back to the map. And we have... Let's look at Engeth. Or here we go. So if I click on Engeth here, what's it going to do? So this is Engeth. Okay. Open map. And here's this. Can I... Okay. So we'll go back to the Githek... or Sudspare Guthunder main page. Here's our maps. Recent articles. Okay. I don't have any followers on the site, which that's fine. So what is this? Okay. World-Anvil. Alright. Articles. Geography. Is it under geography, maybe? Organizations. Settlements. Characters. Huh. Okay, well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to work on this species here. So let's go ahead and we will create. We're going to create a species. Where are our species? And this is the main race. They are the Githek Gushal. From the point of... Well, I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, here we go. From the point of view of the other kindreds of the world, the Githek Gushal are a terrifying sight. Oh, and there goes my phone. Sorry about that. The Githek Gushal art. Now that's plural. Why are you doing this, Grimmerly? I need to mute my phone for a second. Just one moment. Because it's going to keep going off. But the Githek Gushal are a terrifying sight. A long and slim torso jutting out of a base of 4 long skeletal legs makes up the majority of the creature's bodies. I can't spell. Oh my god, why can't I spell today? This is like the time I need to spell when I'm recording it. It is unclear if they have a neck that connects their heads to their shoulders, or if they do, it is incredibly short, though most would agree by sight that their squat, somewhat egg-shaped heads sit directly on top of what most would consider shoulders if their arms had actually sprouted from that point. I think that's pretty good. I agree by the side of their squat. Okay. Instead, they have 4 long tails that reach up from under their torsos and maneuver. I don't know how to spell that word anyway, so it doesn't matter. For themselves seamlessly without tangling themselves between the legs. And on the tips of each of these strange tails is a grasping appendage with the two fingers and a thumb. I think that's a pretty good description. Let me go over it again. From the point of view of the other kindreds of the world, the Gathak Gushal are a terrifying sight. A long and slim torso jutting out of the base of 4 long skeletal legs makes up the majority of the creature's bodies. It is unclear if they have a neck that connects their heads to their shoulders. If they do, it is incredibly short. Though most would agree by the sight of their squat, somewhat egg-shaped heads. Somewhat egg-shaped head sits. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my grammar here. Somewhat egg-shaped heads sit directly on top of what most would consider shoulders if their arms had actually sprouted from that point. Instead, they have 4 long tails. I'm going to put that in quotations. That reach up from under their torsos and maneuver themselves seamlessly without tangling themselves between the legs. And on the tips of each of these strange tails is a grasping appendage with 2 fingers and a thumb. Upon their heads sits 4 eyes, each very alien from most of the creatures in the world. Instead of a white cornea with an iris in the center, it is a large black mass that tends to rotate that moves either up and down or left to right, depending on where it is situated on the creature's face. But it is impossible to tell where they will look, as each individual has a different eye placement to the next. Let me look back at that again. Upon their heads sits 4 eyes, each very alien from most of the creatures in the world. Instead of a white cornea with an iris in the center, it is a large black mass that moves either up and down or left and right, depending on where it is situated on the creature's face, but it is impossible to tell where they look. They will look, as each individual has a different placement to the next. Instead of having a mouth or some form of orifice to feed themselves on their head, it is located in the very center of their torso and is filled with at least 100 razor sharp blades that must work like teeth. Okay. I think that is a good summary of the Githak-Goshal's appearance, and like I said, they are very, very alien compared to most other fantasy races, which is what I'm trying to do intentionally. So I think I'm going to leave that there, and I think in the next episode I might try to fill some more of this out, or I might do it off camera and we'll just go through it. I'll go through it with you guys instead of you having to sit there while I type all this out. But thank you for watching. I will see you guys again next time.